Greetings.
Greetings and salutations.
Did you put your phone on mute there? You good?
I just did.
Nice. Nice.
What's happening?
Not thrilling, but nice.
It's nice. Nice. Very nice.
What's going on, Pre-Stream Gang? They were live.
Everybody's in there chatting.
And well.
Yeah.
Chatting. Stevie Fresh always brings all the boys to the yard.
He does. He does with their thinking caps on.
I got to talk to the classroom today, too. I was happy about that.
That's right. Yeah, good thing we didn't say anything bad.
I didn't say anything too bad.
No, not bad at all. So, Halloween's coming.
Can't wait.
You got your plan? And you give out full-size candy bars, don't you?
Yeah, I'm already stocked up. So I got 4 boxes of full-size candy. It's about 120 worth. And then my backup is like a huge bag of like random sweets.
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, there you go. Baked potatoes for all the kids.
Baked potatoes. So you get, how much are you into this for? It's got to be 100.
Yeah, probably about $100. All the candy was about $20 a box at Costco.
$20 a box.
Yeah.
And you got about 5 boxes?
Well, 4 boxes plus the bag, yeah.
Plus the bag. So you're in for $100.
Yeah, that's okay.
And you stand out there and give it out, huh?
Yeah, so I'm thinking about setting up like a 10. I got like a pop-up 10 by 10. I want to set that up in front of the garage this year instead of having kids come up to the front door.
Yeah.
That way I can enclose it with like black drapes.
And you want little kids to walk into a tent.
Yeah.
You don't think there's anything wrong with that?
No.
You think that's good?
There's going to be a table. They just have to like come up to the table and it's going to be
in a tent.
It's going to be like strobe lights and fog machine and music and scary stuff. I got a fog machine. It's right here. It's awesome. I got a gallon of fog juice too.
You're not well.
What's the problem with that?
Sure, Timmy. Go up in that dark tent.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen.
Strange guy in there.
I won't even do a thing. I'm probably gonna do Squid Game this year. I'm gonna dress as one of the guards. It's kind of a recycling. I don't know anything
about Squid Game, but okay.
So Squid Game, they wear masks with like the little logo, either a triangle, square, circle.
That, right? Okay.
So one of those guys in the red suits.
Yeah.
I did it like 4 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
And since they came out with a season 2, it's time to bring that back out and scare some more kids with that same costume.
So are kids scared of Squid Game, guys?
They were terrified of that costume because what I would do is like I would have the table next to me with all the candy on it, and they can go up and choose what they want, right?
Pick one.
But I would make them come up to the stairs and pick it, right?
Oh.
I wouldn't move. I wouldn't try to scare them. I would just stand completely still. And if they were hesitant about coming up, all I would do is just stick out my hand and point to the table.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's all I would do. And kids were screaming. It was awesome. You hear them down the street. That's Squid Game. That's a Squid Game guy.
Kids scarred for life on a Halloween trip.
It's perfect.
Well, good luck.
What do you do for Halloween? You go bowling? Get out of the house?
I get out of the house. I go bowling.
Make your wife go.
We live in a cul-de-sac. There's 6 houses in my neighborhood.
How many kids do you get?
None.
Can you give out probably like those saltwater taffies that parents always just throw away?
Exactly, the ones with dog hair on them or something from the bottom of under the couch.
Yeah, all the ones that aren't sealed, so the parents just chuck them.
Yeah, we get no kids
because you live in a retirement community.
No, I live in 6 houses on the block.
You live in a silver hair community?
No, not exactly. And there's a lot of old oak trees, the kind that the live oaks that are bent and twisted. And
if you gave out good candy, Phil, the kids would find your house. You know that,
I don't think they find my block.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you give out ball spec sheets.
Yeah, come here, little boy. You're 3.5 on this finger, and
you give out
that thumb away. Let me see your hand.
You give out the plastic bags that the bowling balls come in. You're like, oh, here, you can put your other candy in there. Not from here, but from here.
Yeah, right.
Some people
smell like citrus. Only.
Some people are giving out good candy this year. Not me.
Not
some
me.
people.
Some people.
Some people are giving out good candy.
Candy, not me.
I didn't know you were such a Halloween Grinch.
I'm not a Grinch. Nobody comes by.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, they already. Somebody said kids already learned to stay away from Phil's house.
That's right. We buy candy, and no one comes to eat it.
Yeah, I think answering your door with a chainsaw fully going was probably not the best idea.
That's true. It's very dark in my neighborhood.
That's what I should do. I should bring the wheel spin. Someone says, like Miguel says, bring the wheel spin. You want me to hand out whammies to the kids?
No, I put the candy on the wheel spin. Let the kid come up, and he gets whatever the spin says. And if it has a whammy, he gets nothing. Get away.
I should have a wheel where it's like half for a candy bar and then half, and you get a handful of spaghetti in a giant bowl. You just have to grab a handful of spaghetti. One gabagool per kid.
One gabagool. Nice. Anyway, we got a good show today.
We got an excellent show today. It's gonna be
we got Stevie Fresh on, and you know how that always goes.
Overtime,
and very, very informative.
Yes, and the nice thing is, if you don't get it all the first try, you can watch it again later.
That's right. I'm telling you, the Evil Eye is really, really making an impact. We're going to be out of them. We're going to be back ordered.
You're going to be back ordered, you think?
I know we are.
Okay.
Look at the numbers. So if you guys are interested in one, when does it go on sale? When can we start selling them?
Tomorrow.
I would pre-order it. I would order it now.
Call your pro shop.
Yeah, call your pro shop. Tell them to get you one if you want one. I mean, if you don't, whatever. Just leave the show. You're not winning the gift anyway. But we're going to be out. So
that's too bad. I drilled the second one, by the way.
You did?
Yeah.
For who?
For me. Who else? I don't drill for anybody. People say, "Do you drill bowling balls?" Nope.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
How did it go last week with your ball of the year pick?
Tell you what, the house of pain giveth and the house of pain taketh.
Right.
So I got that league video going out tonight.
From last week.
Because all the new launches.
I have to watch it. It's like watching paint dry, but I have to watch it.
There were some brutal breaks, and that right lane was impossible.
Impossible.
Yeah. To the point where I was questioning whether they even oiled, because sometimes we don't get fresh oil. Sometimes,
Well, you're one of those guys, right? About as soon as the shot looks ugly, you blame the lane man. You blame the lanes. Never you.
Don't you?
Can't be. It can't be.
Don't you?
I never say a word.
Never?
Let me tell you what. Probably my whole life, I've never said a word.
Gosh.
I've never complained about the lanes. If I'm shut out, I'm shut out. Here's the part, though. If you're going to shut me out, tell me.
Yeah.
Don't make me give you my money. Get runned over.
Get runned over.
Yeah. But no, I never complain. It's what it is. It's out there. You don't like it, don't bowl. But you are the guy that blames the arrow, never the Indian.
Yes, I was perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Really,
I can do no wrong.
You pured every shot.
I think lane 6 was tilted slightly.
They just did that over the summer.
Yeah, I think somebody got in there and
they jumped on it when elephants walked on it.
Probably, yes. I'm thinking that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And 5 and 6, I didn't know I was bowling on 5 and 6. I never know ahead of time.
You have a 6-lane house.
Yeah, it's the toughest pair in the house.
I only like the middle pair.
Yeah, the middle pairs are great. The end pairs in that house are really tricky, let me tell you. No, but for real, all my honor scores in that house, and I don't have that many, but they're all on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I've never shot a 300 or an 800 on 5 and 6. It's cursed. It's a cursed pair, Phil.
All right, so I can't wait to watch that tonight. I'll probably watch about 10 minutes of it, and then
I did throw the intel in there somewhere too, because you offered Olive Garden for 300, right? So every time
I did.
The first game I bowled all with the Evil Eye.
With the Evil Eye, the 300 was with the Evil Eye.
No, I know, but I started with the Evil Eye in game 2, and then when I I couldn't shoot 300 anymore, I switched to the intel.
First frame.
I think it might have been the first frame of that game.
First frame of that game, you were done. Yeah.
All right, I'm out. I switched over to the intel and threw that for a while.
Right.
And then I went back to the Evil Eye for game 3 because I got to get my breadsticks,
Well,
but
you drilled another Evil Eye.
I'm down in average, and I think a lot of people are probably down in average, but it's tough. I'm grinding. If I grind out a 6.0, 640, I'm in a good shape there.
Yeah.
But
All right. Well, for a couple of years, you had it easy with the lane man favoring you.
man, this year's
Yeah.
turned.
Yeah. You let the gutter bank, and that's all you had to have, right?
Yeah, now the gutter doesn't bank as much,
Ah.
and the middles are kind of juiced if you get it in. So
You got a little wet try.
it's a
Well,
little
we
bit.
did an episode on the wet try. This how to play them. You might want to go back and watch that.
I think I will watch. I'll watch the one with Mo. I feel like
Yeah,
that was
Mo.
more
Yeah,
informative.
I'm sure it was. You're an idiot.
But yeah, I drilled another one, and
Okay. How did you drill that one?
So I did the same pin and VAL angle, so
Yeah.
the 4.5 by 20 on there, but I
Yeah.
switched the drill angle from 60 to 20,
Okay.
so I can miss the protrusion. So I'm
That's
actually going to
important.
film a second review with that new ball, and then I've actually already filmed it, and then I'm going to do a comparison between the two with Specto and all that.
Oh,
so
nice. All right.
And I can't wait to send you a bill.
For what?
For all this extra work.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. Extra work. You're trying to figure out a ball for the House of Pain. You're using the.
I'm just gonna keep drilling now until I find
until you
something.
get one that works. I got
That's it.
All right, you put up the woo box, and then you guys put your name in it. Not if you're a staffer. In about an hour, a little less than that, we'll pick a name, a contestant, and then we're going to give the wheel a spin. And if you like it, you keep it. You say, I'll keep it. If you don't like it, you say spin again. Don't forget, there's a whammy on there. If you go grip sack, whammy, I think we have to give you something.
We're going to laugh at you.
Yeah, we are. We're going to make fun of you. Anyhow, I'll pick, I'm going to pick whammy.
You're going to pick the whammy?
I'm going to pick the whammy.
I'm going to go t-shirt. I think t-shirt's
we're
hot.
going back-to-back whammy. T-shirt came up last week. We're going to go back-to-back whammy.
Well, today. T-shirt's coming up again.
All right, ready?
All
go
right,
for
cool.
it. There it is. There it is.
Here
comes
comes
a whammy.
T-shirt.
Whammy. Oh, you were half a spin away.
Dang it. It
Triple
got Matumboed at the end there.
That's it. The Miguel whammy didn't come up.
Uh-oh. I'm blurry again.
I know. You are blurry.
Let's get this wheel back in here so we can focus back.
Yeah, it's amazing how I am never blurry. Everything works. Even when I travel, it works.
Yeah, it sure did. It sure did, didn't it?
We got it to work.
Yeah.
We didn't have any problems, did we?
Yeah, you had to duct tape your machine to make it work.
I did. Yeah.
We've been giving out some great prizes.
I know we really have. I know, and I'm not liking it.
3 pairs of shoes, I think, and a new ball. I think that's.
I got $87 left in the budget.
Yeah, sorry everybody. It's gonna be ice cube soup for everybody.
That's
and
it. I don't think you could say ice on the air. I don't know if you can.
It's okay. It's vanilla ice.
Vanilla ice. There you go. Let's do some news. We don't have a lot today. We'll just go over some stuff real quick.
Hold, please.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
It's the striking news. Bowling news and views from around the world with your hosts, Brunsnick and Phil Cardinelli. It's the striking news.
And now the news. So the PBA published their schedule. It's pretty cool. So starting February 22nd at 4 p.m. Eastern time on CW, which I found, by the way. I have, I changed my provider. I went to DirecTV, I guess about a month ago, a little less than that. And it's one of the channels. There is a channel called CW. I didn't think it existed. But anyhow, yeah, so February 22nd, and then for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 consecutive weeks starting February 22nd at 4 p.m. So at least it's on the same time every day, but it's on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not too bad.
No, yeah, it starts in February, so it won't have to compete with football.
No, not competing with football.
Unless when's the Super Bowl? I don't even know. It's usually
Nah,
right around the first
the
week of
first week of
February.
February, 8th or 9th, whatever that Sunday is.
Okay, got
You
it.
know. So that's pretty cool. At least we'll be on the same spot every time. I'm interested to see what the production looks like. And you know what's interesting? Who's going to be the announcers?
They're gonna have cheerleaders on there, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Does this mean that the announcers for ESPN are no longer gonna be?
No, they can't be. They can't be the Fox guys or ESPN.
Why not? They can quit.
Oh, they're going to quit ESPN to go announce a bowling show on Sunday at 4 p.m. on CW.
Where else is Randy gonna do bowling on ESPN?
I didn't say. I'm not talking about Randy. Who are the other announcers?
I don't know. They kind of flip flop a lot.
Okay, I'm
They
not sure
kinda-
any of the other ones can do it.
They kind
I
of
think they're all
sub
under
in.
contract.
Well, there's. Oh yeah, maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
They're too
So it's going to be
busy-
interesting to see and see if Randy comes back.
Too busy doing air guitar or on
yeah.
the Ocho.
Tricycle racing
Fox,
a couple of weeks ago.
Fox Sport. That's ESPN. I'm thinking
Yeah.
Fox. My bad.
If they were going to make a change in announcers, this would be the time to do it.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. If you're
Who
going
would you pick?
I would really like to see Marshall Holman do it.
I think that would be great.
I think that would be fantastic.
Yeah. Who else?
They'd have to find the commentator. The color guy could be Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wonder who would be the whatever they call it, the straight man. But it's interesting. Yeah. I mean, if you were going to make a change your image, now would be the time.
We should put our names in the hat.
Really?
Yeah.
As soon as your name, anybody named Smith couldn't get a job with the PBA right now, no matter what they did.
I ruined it for everybody.
Anybody named Smith, you're out.
I was thinking about that. Someone mentioned like, oh, hey, are you just getting prepped for the PBA 50 tour? When you get to age.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think I can afford to bowl because as soon as I sign up, they're going to have like a backlog of fines that I'm going to have to pay.
Exactly.
Here on this date, and this date.
Right.
How much do I owe you? $37. Yeah, exactly.
37. Yeah. Can I give you this ring?
What are you doing?
I'm just wondering. I don't know what people think. Anybody have any opinions? Batman and Robin will co-host. That's pretty good.
Gosh, yeah. I don't really know. I don't know that answer. I'd have to sit down and give it some thought. And then who would actually want to do it?
Well, and I don't know how much they can pay you. I mean, think about it. They're on CW.
Yeah, their dues are in arrears.
Right? They're on CW, so they don't have their own network announcers, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they don't have regulars, do they? People, you guys in the chat, about this, tell me. If there's anybody that they know of that's does it for CW, that's a sports announcer.
I think Odor Eaters should jump on board again as a title sponsor.
Yeah, right. I wonder if they lost the dude wipes.
Oh no!
That means that Kyle's got to get new pants.
Oh man! Hey, maybe we can get some Brunswick guys as be a commentator.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we'll just get some totally unbiased commentators.
Yeah, we got that now with Randy. It's on Storm's staff.
Unbiased.
I know. Yeah, he's on Storm's staff.
Right.
It's amazing. I know every ball that Storm comes out with is.
Oh, he's throwing a. Hold on, let me ask my producer. You can hear him like through the mic.
Yeah.
What is he throwing?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a black hammer. Yeah. That's a urethane ball. Did you see that urethane, that flat hit, that urethane hit?
That's a urethane hit. It's a urethane hit.
It's a urethane hit.
Urethane hit.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's all I got for news and babble. We had news and babble that time.
In other news,
the
team that eliminated the Yankees this year is playing the team that defeated the Yankees last year.
Yep. Yeah.
In the World Series, we're back.
I already bet Toronto.
You might as well just have...
I showed you the ticket.
I know. You might as well have just lit that piece of paper on fire.
Well, I didn't bet it because of the team. It had nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't matter who the team was.
Yeah.
When you bet smart, not as a fan, you look at the number. The Dodgers were $2.40 favorite to $1, $2.40 to $1 favorite in a World Series.
Yeah.
how on earth can you tell me that a team is that much better in a World Series? And it's a 7-game set, and the team they're playing has the home court advantage.
Well, let me answer that for you.
Please.
One.
Yeah.
Ohtani is en route to Toronto right now.
Okay. But that's still, I don't care about the players or the teams. It shouldn't be 240 in a World Series.
Did you ever see those old cartoons where Bugs Bunny's throwing the ball and it's just lined up people just hitting home runs and bombs off them?
Yeah, that's what it's going to look like?
That's pretty much what it's going to look like.
All right.
Just in Canadian. That's all.
You might be, you might have to go up there, right? You might be going, you said.
I might be going.
That'd be good.
So I looked at tickets and I almost bought them the other day, but I'd rather just get them when people panic sell the day of. That's my kind of forte.
So you're going to drive there and hope to get a ticket?
I'll get a ticket. That's not a problem.
Okay.
But yeah, it's only a 6-hour drive getting over the border, and
it's a 5-hour tour. Look what happened to them.
That was a 3-hour tour.
A 3-hour tour. No, a 3-hour tour.
Anyway,
yeah, exactly. So, all right.
That's what's going on.
Is Stevie available?
Steve's here. He's ready to go.
Is.
Let's bring him in. Is everybody ready for Steve-O? What up, Steve?
What's happening?
There he is.
What's going on?
What's going on, man?
How was class?
Oh, trying to change gears. You got them all worked up.
I did.
So, all I said was 2 numbers.
That's all it took. That's all it takes.
My gosh.
6, 7.
6, 7.
I'm so tired of that number.
I don't know anything about the numbers you guys are talking about, so I'm staying out of this.
Have they ever given you an explanation about what that means?
It came from a song. There was a rap song last year. It started happening last year, like, I don't know, April maybe.
Really?
And I thought it would be over by the end of summer, and it just
carried over.
Come back to school, and they're all about 6, 7.
They're all wild up.
You should bring shaming kids back to since the world's healing and all. You should bring that back to the classroom.
Yeah, they need it.
It's like, Johnny, you're an idiot. Sit down.
Yeah. Well, Mom would call in then.
That's going to make an example of one.
It's like, Mrs. Johnny, your son's an idiot. Sit down.
If you had already known this,
you can't say the apple falls far from the tree.
It's like, for lack of
all I say is apple and tree. That's all I say. I don't even say anything else.
Do you still do that? Do you still have to do PTA meetings?
No.
PTA.
Not really. There's other things they make us do now.
You've never
They don't have like parent night that they come in and sit in the classroom and you talk to them?
They used to, but now we have what they call an open house. So they'll come in and I'll talk to them, or they might ask questions, and then they'll stay for 2 or 3 minutes and then move to the next class. But used to be that way though. They would literally go class by class, what their kids would do, sit down.
I know. I taught for a couple of years. Yeah. I know.
Did you really? I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You had a teaching degree. Yeah. Yeah. I was a phys ed teacher though.
Phys ed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why didn't I know this? I did not know that.
Yeah. Phys ed. Yeah. I taught.
It should have been obvious, Steve, because if you can't teach, and if you can't teach gym.
Oh, I see how that works. Yeah. As a phys ed teacher. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
High school?
Yeah. I did elementary for a year, and then I did high school. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Do that job.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It wasn't bad. You know, you have to establish early. Usually the first day I'd beat some kid to a pulp with a bat. That would establish the rest of the tone for the whole semester.
Yeah. Oh man, our gym teachers made somebody the first day always hold up the wall.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
That was the punishment. Or the arms out with the buckets. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
I've had to hold the books up before a couple times.
Yeah, it was pail a bucket with a little bit of water in it.
Yeah. Or 25. I had a gym teacher in middle school, junior high, and 25. You had to do 25 push-ups.
Yeah.
If you didn't say yes sir, no sir to this guy, you had to do 25.
Really?
Push-ups.
Wow.
So first day of school,
and
I'm not a strong guy. And so first day of school was like, he asked me a question. I'm like, yeah. He goes, yeah, 25.
25.
And I tried to get my nose to the floor. You know, everyone else, when they had to do it, they were going down to 4 inches. And I'm trying to do a real push-up, and I come up, my face is all red. I'll never forget that.
Yeah. We had to
and
do
I might
laps.
never forgive him for it neither.
Yeah.
We had to do laps. That was
25.
our punishment. No push-ups, laps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man! All right,
I
so
think
we
I'd
got
rather hold the wall up than hold the books up.
the wall. The wall's tough after a while.
It is,
but it's better than the buckets.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna post the Woo box one more time before we deep dive into.
All right, I'm excited about Steve's his PowerPoints. Try to explain a little bit about the Evil Eye and the Intel. A lot of good stuff about the Evil Eye, man. It's going crazy right now.
I looked and we'll talk about the Evil Eye, but I looked in my paperwork and I started building that core on September 1st, 2024.
Yeah, It took a year.
Yeah, a little over a year.
What took you so long? We're under deadlines here. Come on.
Yeah, right. But we got it right.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So I figured we'd start with the Intel first.
That's fine. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat, should I make this bigger full screen or is this big enough on the thing?
You should make it big full screen so I could see it.
Oh, so you can see it?
Well, I can just take one out of the box here, but I'd rather have.
Is that big enough?
Yeah, maybe a little bit bigger.
That's all I can. There's not much more screen left, Phil. I'm sorry. If you want us to be on screen, you can't have it bigger.
We don't have to be on screen, do we?
Should we?
I don't know.
We want full screen? Let the chat decide. You want it full screen or what do you want? Looks good. Looks good. Full screen. Looks good.
All right, leave it.
Leave it. 3/4 screen. What does that mean? 3 screen, full screen. Okay, we're leaving it alone, just like this.
All right.
I was trying to get cute because I wanted to show the perception versus reality on top there. But hey.
Yeah. They know where they are.
No, they don't. All right.
Go ahead, Steve. You're on.
Cool. I mean, the first thing I'm looking at is the total diff column. You know, we're starting with an 032 ball, and we're gonna be able to make it jump up to 041 or down to 026.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And there were some mild changes in this core. Was it a density change? Do you know anything about that?
It should be the same density. The only thing I did make a couple little alterations in the original just because of manufacturing purposes. I think the bottom of the band, I made it have a little bit more draft, so there'll be less bubbles, less air bubbles being trapped. You know, when was the original Intel out? When did we?
16 or 17.
Yeah, it was years ago. So, you know, manufacturing processes just continue to improve and evolve. So I just a little cleaned up, nothing real. You know what I found interesting? I watched last week's, and Nick, I think you said you matched better with the bonus than you do this core.
I did.
And Phil is the opposite. So
exactly.
I found that interesting.
Yeah. Well, the bonus had the neck was the belly was a little bit higher up, right? On the bonus. That's why.
I like a higher belly. So if you can make the bellies like 20% higher in the future, then that'd be good.
I don't know if I don't remember the bonus numbers, but what I do remember most about the Intel is the intermediate diff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get an 018 out of that ball, which was pretty cool for a nondescript, so to speak, symmetrical ball. And I don't think you got the same with the bonus. I don't have that sheet handy. So
neither do I.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
I'm gonna try to look it up.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up while you're working.
His internet's gonna crash now. He's trying to pull.
I'm not touching my computer. I'm using my phone.
I just thought it was interesting, to be honest, because when I look at cores like this, they're so simple.
Yeah.
I make the bad assumption that they're for everybody.
Right.
Well, I guess they are for everybody, but you know, I mean, I don't know. I dismiss symmetrical cores too much, I guess is what I'm saying.
You still got some Moisms in you.
Yeah, you're a Mo disciple for sure.
It's
symmetrical hater.
It's a character flaw. I'm working on it.
I know it. You know, and not make you keep thinking the way you're doing it. You're doing a great job. Don't get me wrong. But you know what's changed over time is the oiling patterns. They have more and more friction. And, you know, a lot of people with ASIMs who can stop, you know, I mean, they took away the 3-unit rule. Now outside is bone dry, literally.
Right.
You know, so I think we need to look at some of that stuff.
Weaker cores, you know, we're not trying to hit 075 drilled diffs all the time.
No.
You know, we don't need to do that.
Right, not at all. The friction is there, and the cover stocks are better. Yeah, I got the bonus here.
And the cover stocks.
Yeah, exactly.
So what we're going to notice for a lot of these layouts is, well, there's a lot of similarity in the drilled diffs, but you'll see that the thumb hits, you know, basically the same part of the core until I got a couple bonus. I put a couple little extra slides in here for everybody, but going to be a lot of similarities. So when we go to the next. And not to say that they, you know, because they do affect the drill diffs, but.
Yeah, you're grasping there. 039, 018 versus 041, 017.
Yeah.
That might be one flare ring, if that.
Yeah. And I have the undrilled diffs at the top for people to keep in mind. I always have to keep going back because I always forget.
Yeah.
What the
did have a typo up there. It's not 2.5481. It's 2.481 somewhere in there. You had one job.
It's all right. I even said this in my class today. I have a huge OCD type of thing with numbers, and I always work on an extra digit than what I always work on 4 digits.
I gotta go back here. 2.481. Yeah, that's right. 2.481. See?
Not 2.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I see what you. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's all right. Everybody ignore the 5. The 5 is erroneous.
Drop the 5.
It's hard to find good help.
Drop the 5. Yeah.
Drop the 5. So real quick on the on that bonus, the intermediates go to 012, 013.
Yeah.
So they
for these first 2 layouts.
No, for the bonus core.
Yeah, no. For
for the first layout, the 75 by 4 by 30, the intermediate was 13.
And the total?
The total diff was 38.
Okay. So.
And I bet if we saw a picture, our thumb is not going right into the band.
No, we don't have that picture. We weren't that good then.
Yeah.
We didn't have this podcast then. We didn't have the podcast then.
Right. Or else we would have covered it. But that's what I had. I just looked it up.
All right.
Yeah.
Smooth. Hey, so this layout is not from the sheet.
No, this one is 80 by 4.5 by 40.
Is that on the sheet now?
This is layout B.
Oh.
Our symmetrical layout B.
No kidding.
And then the next one should be our short pin.
Yeah, we use that one quite a bit.
So we're getting more on the side of the core over there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now the next layout. Now this one is.
Oh, you did change the photo.
Man, how did that not update?
That's all right. It's gonna look more like.
Yeah, we'll go back.
It's gonna look more like that.
Yeah, it's gonna look like that. The numbers are true. I thought
that's Evil Eye.
The picture, but what about the next slide? Man,
Nope.
This is amateur hour.
Who did this?
Who did this?
Oh man.
Okay, so man, this one's not even right.
Nope, these are both the same.
Man, all right, my bad. So okay, so for everyone to play catch up, I added the 2 drillings that like the Evil Eye has 2 extra drillings that we added to our drill sheet. I was curious about what those 2 drillings would have resulted in using the Intel Recon. And so if we go to the next slide, we'll come back to this a little bit, or maybe we'll remember. I'm going to write it down. We have 011, 038 diffs for the Intel using the 20 by 3.5 by 20.
Right. Okay.
Bad picture. I didn't change the picture. So we get a diff ratio of 29.
So that's
Right.
like going to here, but swapping the drill angle, right? So
Yeah, 70
we're taking a
becomes
different part
20.
out of the core, but the numbers really didn't change a whole lot.
Right.
So the numbers are right. So 1741 for the max flip, and then
versus
going
18 versus 1138.
going 1138 for
Right.
Right. And I only changed basically the drilling angle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you took some of that Evil Eye thought process and see what happens when you plugged it in.
Yeah, and what I'm trying to show people is that with the Intel, I don't get the changes like what we do with the Evil Eye.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Evil Eye was took a lot of alterations and thoughts, and
Right.
I actually drew the Evil Eye out. I had it all drawn out on paper with my different views. I remember sitting on the back porch doodling and drawing it out. And
Michael Smith has a question. What does the RG of the PAP convey?
the ball, as the ball travels down the lane, the axis of migration changes, and it will follow. As it changes, it'll maintain the RG of the PAP. So on some of the other slides that we're going to see when we talk about the Evil Eye, I'll show you the path that the axis migration, the path that the axis takes as it's migrating down the lane. And those dots, those blue dots in later slides, will have the same RG values as the RG of the PAP. It defines, yeah, I mean, we can go to that.
No, we'll get to that later. We can talk about it later, but I was just skipping ahead a little bit.
So I don't know. Like most people you'll never even really think about the RG of the PAP. I think maybe this is something that Mo always wanted to know and get an idea. The further away you are from the pin, the further away your PAP is from the pin, the RG of the PAP will increase. So if your PAP is closer to your pin, it'll be less.
Got it. All right.
So, oh wait, I want to write those numbers down. So the 20 by 5 by 30.
Yeah, that's the one. 20 by 5.
013, 036.
You want the one before it too, or no?
No, I've got that written down.
That's 11 and 38, and this is 13 and 36.
Right.
Okay. So you raised the intermediate a little bit and lowered the total a little.
Right.
All right, got it.
Which follows the same pattern as the Evil Eye right here. So our symmetrical drillings are A, B, C, and D. And for the Evil Eye, we decided that we were going to create a new drill chart, suggested drillings, and add a couple options to take advantage of the fact that we can drill this core. We can start with a symmetrical ball, use specific drillings, and make a very asymmetric ball.
Right.
Or certain drillings, we can make it very symmetric. Mm-hmm. Or way less asymmetric, I guess, because every drill ball is symmetric, or every drill ball is asymmetric, but the degree of asymmetry that we're talking about can be altered. So our new layouts for the strong continuous and versatile continuous shown in the bottom two rows is our 20 by 3.5 by 20 and our 20 by 5 by 30.
Right.
So the 20 by 3.5 by 20, you can see that we get diffs of 007 and 047. That was 011, 038.
Right. So you got a higher intermediate with the Intel.
Yes. And for this ball, the total only increased by 002.
Right.
And it increased 006 with the Intel.
Because with the Intel, that band is all the way around the ball, so you're actually still hitting
exactly
the band almost the same way as you would with the same different drill angle.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Let's dive into this Evil Eye some more.
Yeah, hey, we've been on this podcast since we built this ball, or since I built this ball, and we've hinted about it, and man, the last week, it has been fun watching some of these videos come out.
Oh, absolutely, right?
It's I see a couple people in here, DD something or another. I saw his name in there. I've seen his name on the hype video.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been, the ball is looking pretty good.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm proud of this one. So yeah, I mean, look, I know there's been some talk too. I've read comments about the Bigfoot.
Yeah.
When we made the Bigfoot, this core was specifically designed to maximize and minimize. The Bigfoot core, I discovered something about how the mass changes with adding all 4 protrusions. And back then, you know, the stage of development, we went with that core. And once that core was out, then it became, well, let's maximize and let's.
Oh yeah, but we talked about
the idea of let's minimize.
Yeah, but we talked about the Bigfoot, about hitting that protrusion, and we really didn't have enough time to study it before we got it to market, where we could have realized that was the same concept. If you drilled the thumb hole into the protrusion on the Bigfoot, it would blow up the diffs.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about it afterwards in a couple of videos, but not like this.
Yeah.
This is way, way more advanced.
Yeah, we did not market that ball the way it should have been marketed.
Correct.
But
Correct.
you know, that's, you know, like everyone that's building bowling balls is continuously learning. I mean, maybe there's companies out there who just put something out and hope it sells. And
well, there's a lot of companies that do that because they have to feed the factory. You know,
yeah.
So they, you know, it doesn't matter what they've learned. It's what they got coming next, because they have to just launch balls. We don't do that. So we have a bit of an advantage.
Steve, do you want to take questions during the presentation, or would you like to hold them till after?
I am trying not to read the chat. So if you ever want to throw a question on there, go ahead. I get too distracted. So I'm trying
don't read them.
I'll do them after. Yeah. In the meantime, I'm going to put the Woo box up one more time. If I remember a little bit later, I will do it in probably 10 minutes or so. But if I can't get a word in edgewise, then this is your last warning. All right. So we got.
I worked on this core for about a month, and then I had to make some changes because of manufacturing.
Mm-hmm. So the way we make cores, we're able to do more shapes than we did even 5 years ago, right?
Yes.
So the limitations, because before the widest part of the core had to be in the middle. Now we're not bound to that anymore. Correct?
True.
Okay.
Yeah. At one point in time, you could have what would be called a horizontal seam. And the Intel is a perfect example of a horizontal seam core. That core is horizontally seamed.
Right.
This core is actually a combination of horizontal seaming and vertical seaming, which is fairly new, like within the last couple years.
Nice.
Before is either you were going to vertically seam so you could pull them apart,
right,
or you were going to vertically seam it so you could pull the molds apart this way.
Yeah, horizontal versus vertical, right.
And now this core is actually, when it sits in the mold, it sits like this, and it is horizontally seamed down, and it's vertically seamed this way. So it's actually sitting in think about like sitting in a bowl, and the top and the bottom can pull apart, and then you can just pop it out of the horizontal mold.
We should just go back to the old iron days where you pour the hot molten metal into the sand.
Yeah, right. Okay, that's one.
Yep. Yeah. All right, let's go take lunch.
Yeah. Go to lunch. We're gonna make another ball when we come back. Well, we can do that. We just have to raise the price of the balls. That's all.
Just go to a foundry and just start pouring them that way.
Exactly.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, people don't understand the technology that we have. I mean, it's mind-boggling that we print the drill sheet on every ball we make, tell you what comes out from the drillings, yet other companies haven't even attempted to put that out yet. And maybe they just don't want to be copycats. But this ball here is when you'll get into all the numbers, this ball here is living proof that we are the most predictable company when it comes to drilling. We give you it's just amazing. I mean, this ball, to study it, and even if you're not buying one, go on the website and study the drill sheet just to see what the differences are. And they're huge. I had some people come up to me last night at League and asking about drilling 3 of them, because of that.
Mm-hmm.
They like the cover stock idea. They like the HK cohesion. They like, something else. They like black. The ball's black. They like that. And they want to drill 3. Can they make 3 be an arsenal? Absolutely. Wait till you see the numbers next side by side.
Mm-hmm.
And Nick did a great job on the throwback video where it's actually linear going from A, C, and E.
Yeah, very linear with how the balls rolled and how much they hooked.
Rolled.
Yeah,
right. How much they hooked, how much intermediate diff there was, and so on. But go ahead. I don't want to interrupt Steve. I'm sorry.
No, that's important.
So, all right, let's go through the layouts. We got the Max Flip, our layout A. That's a Throwbot favorite.
Yep.
You're really hitting that nose right there.
Oh, absolutely. When you drill into it, it's cool. We drilled a couple yesterday up at the shop, and I drilled one layout C where I hit part of it. And when you look in the thumb hole, you see blue to the right blue to the left and core material to the right side of the thumb hole. I'm sorry, take that back. Not mine. That was on Brent's ball. When we drilled into it, you could see how much of the core was hit. On mine, I drilled one that we didn't hit any of the core, which was layout F. And you look down, there was no yellow in there because the core is a lighter color yellow. But on C, I hit part of the core, and you could see it. I mean, when you drill in that thumb hole, you can see it.
They should make the density of the inner where you drill through so that when you hit it with a drill bit, it just screams. When you get to that part of the core, you're just drilling, and all of a sudden, all right, we hit it.
You'll know it.
Just sounds like a goat screaming.
Exactly.
On that version, on that drilling, it goes right into the PSA or the intended. I guess I should say intended PSA because the ball's not marked.
Yeah,
right.
When the ball comes out of factory, we can't mark this because it doesn't have it doesn't have any asymmetry, so it can't spin up and get marked. But if you measure 6 3/4 through the CG, the tip of that nose is 0.5934 inches from the inside edge of the shell.
I'm going to double check that math. I'm going to double check that on my ball. I'm going to drill a thumb and be like, oh, Steve, you're dyslexic again. It's 0.954.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. You make fun. I had other people used to do that too and tell me I'm going too many decimals. But, like back in the day when you was like always exchanging phone numbers, like, you always remember the last 4 numbers. So it's like I got it in my mind. It's easier to remember 4 numbers. But anyway,
nowadays, can you even remember phone numbers like that anymore?
No, I don't even know my kids' phone numbers.
Yeah, you don't have to. You look.
It's horrible too. That's awful.
Exactly.
I could call my mom and my mom's cell phone. That's about the only numbers I remember.
Yeah.
Because my mom's number hasn't changed in 30, 40 years or whatever it's been. So anyway, all right, let's go to the next one here. Strong performance.
So we jump up to 20. Well, we're still up there about 2353.
Mm-hmm.
Those blue dots are representing the path of the PAP. That's not there's no time. Like, it's not after a certain number of seconds or anything that the axis will get there. That's just the path that it will take.
Yeah, people were asking me about that in my video because they're like, what is it spinning to? It's getting to something around the break point, and it looks like it's hitting like a balance hole, or it looks like it's a balance hole becoming the PAP. I was like, no, those are the fingers, because the migration's going right to the fingers in a curve. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's the fingers. It does it on a lot of bowling balls, because I use the same layouts for the most part on everything. But it was very apparent on that ball, and it was kind of stuck out. So.
Yes, and I was thinking about that too. Someone said something about it will migrate to the thumb. Well, it doesn't migrate to the thumb so much as just the thumb's in the way of where that axis is going to migrate. Mm-hmm. So the fingers are in the way here. It's that the RG of the PAP defines where that path is going to be. Now, for symmetrical balls, for like very symmetrical balls, but we'll talk about that here in a little bit. I'll remember.
All right, let's go next one here. This is a new addition.
No, this is layout C.
That's layout C. Yeah.
No, I know, but I meant like to just the grand scheme of layouts that we've never used something.
Oh yeah,
like this
no, we've never done that. You're right. Right. I agree.
Yeah. But we do have some new layouts on here that are not on the sheet we'll talk about here in a little while.
Right. Well, you can just see the thumb on the other side of that protrusion.
Mm-hmm. And this still takes out a majority with the thumb there. It's not 100% like the last one. So the intermediate's a little bit different, and the total diffs come quite a bit different.
Yeah, a little lower, isn't it?
Yeah, this
would
be your
basically stay the same.
This would be your typical league bowler. Oh, just put the pin over the bridge and call it a day type layout. Put the CG in the palm, pin over the fingers. Let me go bowl. So, but we used this one at Throwbot. I thought it was a very good layout idea.
Yeah.
All right, and we'll go to the next one. Hey-ho, we did not use short pin for the layout in the video.
And you'll notice, just to make sure, remember for anybody new, the red dots are the location of the new PSA and the post-drilling PSA and the post-drilling low RG location, the pin. The pin shifts away from the fingers.
And since the pin is getting lower, right, the PSA after drilling is past the thumb now, but it's through the thumb. Basically, it's following that spot to where it's going to spin to, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you'll see how tight the blue, that's the blue path's going to form an ellipse around that red dot. If the ball, and of course this is a short pin, so the ball's not going to flare probably all the way to that last dot. That's probably, I don't know, 2.5, 3 inches. It might get there, but
theoretically it spin all the way around, but the lane's just not long enough. And
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Come up short. Now, if you found a bowler that can get it to spin all the way around, what would you name him? What kind of rev rate would that take? Because I can get Throwbot up to 900 RPMs.
Yeah.
Wow.
If we put premium gas in there, I think we'd probably get it to 940.
I'd be worried to see how high that bounces off the floor. Let's go.
Yeah. Have you used it? Have you tried 900 or even 800? Something?
For a while there, we used Ed Sheeran at 725. I think we're 750.
Right.
And
that's shook.
And if that ball is in there, not perfect, or if you even use, say, a layout that kind of offsets some of the statics a little bit, you'll see a little bit of wobble in the machine because it'll send it right up through the frame, just with, and then that thing just unleashes fury, and it's so fun to do, but it's so hard to control. Let me tell you.
Wow. That would be cool.
900 RPMs, that would be insane. I would love to do it. I don't want to be the guy that breaks Throwbot. I don't want to be that guy.
I don't want to be in a room. Set the camera up, put it on a timer, and get out of there.
She's gonna blow.
She's gonna blow.
I imagine we could probably still get a replacement motor for it, but I still don't want to be that guy.
Yeah. What happened, Nick? Well, I had it up to 900.
I broke your toy.
I broke it.
I broke your toy. Yeah. So I got a good streak. 9 years going. I haven't broken anything. Just had to replace a couple of the air hose. But those get old and brittle and crack over time. So,
yeah.
All right. Next layout.
All right, new layout.
New layout.
Yeah, this is a new layout. 20 by 3.5 by 20. And we're able to, the diff is up just slightly, but it's the intermediate diff that we're looking at right now. We're able to, like we said, and we've said for years and years, every drilled ball is asymmetric.
Yes.
If we were allowed to use balance holes, we could make a perfectly symmetrical ball.
I think Ray Edwards actually proved that wrong one time. Just had a spite and he drilled a hole all the way through the ball from one end to the other, and he's like, still symmetric.
Well, yeah. In that case, yeah.
I think he drilled it from the top down, from the from the pin all the way through. He's like, it's symmetric.
You just reminded me of the motion hole.
Oh my God, yeah, that was great.
I remember the first time I brought one of those to nationals and got into the check-in room or whatever, and they weighed it, and they had to do a double take when they saw that hole on the bottom, because it was really close to 1 ounce. And he's just looking at it, and then he looks at the paper, and then he looks at the ball, and then he looks at me, and he goes, "Just take it, get out of here."
That's when the USBC used to really check a bowling ball.
Right. Yeah, they should put it on a scale, or they put it on the digital first, and then they put it on a regular one next.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right.
So we can see that we're definitely missing. This is what, Phil, you were talking about a little bit ago, about how when you drilled it, you didn't hit the core at all.
I didn't hit any of it. Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Was it a 3-inch thumb?
You mean from the center? 3 3/4, I think it was.
1 1/4 inch thumb?
3 inch. Oh no, my thumb is 29/32.
How deep?
I probably went 3 inches.
3 inches. Okay. Yeah. So you probably just missed it.
Yeah. I don't think I hit it at all.
Now, if you look at the middle finger on that layout right there, you're not really hitting the core either.
Yeah.
You're hitting a little bit of that pancake on top, whatever we want to call it, but with the ring finger.
Yeah.
But so our diff is up a little bit, 0.047, so it went up 0.002, but I'm not hitting that pancake up there very much.
You're more of a waffle guy.
Yeah.
I just posted the Woo Box one last time. You literally have 1 minute to get in if you haven't got in already, if you're just jumping in. But I imagine we're going to go late, and there's going to be people that jump in at the last minute or in the next half hour or so and be like, "Where's the link? The link says it's gone.
The link is gone.
Should have got here earlier for class. If you're tardy."
This is layout E.
So that's layout E, right?
Right.
Now layout F, you'll notice that the thumb is basically in the same spot. We use the same drilling angle. If you use a 20-degree drilling angle, that's far enough over. I think it's 3.5 inches.
3 3/4. I put
3 3/4. If you're over 3 3/4, you'll miss that that protrusion. So on the next slide, you'll see the 20 by 5 by 30. We're still hitting it, but now notice how some of the ring finger and middle finger both are not hitting some of that waffle on top.
I probably wouldn't hit that waffle at all. You know what I mean? With my finger.
Your layout, you wouldn't,
right.
Or at least your.
So that would probably. You think that would lower the diff more then, or you think it would?
No, it would increase the diff.
It would increase the diff if I missed that up top.
Right, because right now we're hitting more of it, and now our diff actually went down to 0.43. So we lowered the diff a little bit extra with this layout.
I'm gonna do. Wait, what? I'm gonna do everybody. I'm gonna do everybody a solid today. I'm gonna change the Woo Box so that it ends at 4:20.
All right, so you got 20 minutes.
So everybody who's tried that link, try it again. refresh. Should be 420 now. You're welcome. Don't ever say I never gave you nothing.
There you go.
DRG just asked a good question about the depth of if you want to increase the total diff the most, you can drill that thumb 4.5 inches. After 4.5, really after about 3.5 inches, it doesn't do any extra. You might get 0.001 more, but if you go past 4.5, now you're starting to, you went too far.
Hey,
Right.
That 001 might carry a 10 pin or a 7 pin for Phil. Don't short him. Don't short him.
Right.
But yeah, so the more I can hit that waffle on top, I can decrease the diff because I'm raising the low RG value, which lowers the total diff. That can get confusing. Now, I have an extra layout. When I was looking, when we were changing the drill sheet, I went through, I don't know, 10, 15 different layouts trying to find what I thought would be a good addition to the layout to get the symmetrical, to get the symmetrical aspect of the super symmetrical ball.
Right.
And so on the next layout, I have a 30 by 3 3/4 by 45. Now, the reason why I didn't want to go this route is because the finger is so close to the pin locator.
Okay.
Sure.
And
Yeah,
I know warranties and people get nervous about that.
Yeah,
Right.
I noticed with layout C, it got a little bit closer than we normally do with our layouts. So what would you recommend? Right. So say if, they use a layout like layout C and for their PAP, what kind of adjustment would you make just to go a little bit higher with the pin to get it away or drill it out?
I never had a problem drilling it out, but some people don't like to do that either.
Right.
I think that's personal kind of concern.
I would say you could probably adjust the layout to go a little bit higher away from the fingers if you're too close to them, just to kind of get it away. You'll still be in the ballpark of what you're trying to get.
Right. Yep.
Cool.
But so you can see, look at that. I dropped it. That ball's down to 0.004.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, that's low.
Yep.
But look at how much of that pancake I'm hitting on top with both fingers.
Exactly.
Almost all of it. Imagine if you added a pinky hole, Phil.
Yeah, right.
We get it down to 0.34.
Yep. Yeah, good thing. That would be the difference.
That's what you need, Phil. That's going to be
that would help my ball motion. I need a 45-foot lane.
It couldn't hurt. Yeah, I know, right? You need to have them change the topography to make it go from top to bottom, so it goes faster down the lane.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you're bowling uphill for the last few years.
I have been. Terrible.
It's terrible. All right. One more here.
Oh, hey. So now this is extra.
Extra. Read all
look
about
at this
it.
one.
Extra.
Wow.
Now, the pin is close to the fingers again, but we're going to talk about it anyways. But yeah, what if you went pin down? That was the question.
Wow.
So we have a couple layouts here to compare pin down.
An 030. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
look
you
at that.
really killed the total diff there.
Yeah, I like that.
But you're almost in that. You're almost in that magic 3-to-1 number there. So maybe if you tweaked some of the drill angle a little bit to hit maybe a little bit more, but you're not going to reach it. But possibly get a few more points so that you can get that magical 3-to-1, Phil.
I know it. Yeah, that's pretty close right there. I may try that one.
It's like 4 1/4 to 1. It's close enough, right?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. What's the other pin down layout we got?
And the other one, I basically just doubled the drilling angle.
There it is.
The pin to PAP slightly different, but basically I went from a 35-degree drilling angle to a 70.
So you went from 35 to 70, and you went from 12 to 7 and 32 to 30. So the overall diff didn't really change a whole lot, but that intermediate, if we could dial that number in, so if you went like a 55, somewhere in the middle of those ones even, you could probably get that 3-to-1. Phil, you got that? You writing that down? 55?
I'm writing this all down, man. I got it.
If you went like 50 by 5 by 75, I think that would get you in that 3-to-1 ratio you like so much. Yeah.
50 by 5 by 75?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just doing some.
Think about this. I got the smartest guy on the planet.
And you're listening to me.
And I'm listening to you. Really? You think I wrote down what you said, right?
I mean,
no, just forget it. You know what? Stick to what you're good at.
Bafangul.
Oh no, you can't believe you said that. Wow, we're gonna get thrown off of Facebook for that one.
Nah, they only care about
in Italy.
They only care about English.
Okay.
Just like on the PBA, everybody cursed like hell if they didn't speak English.
That's true.
All right. What else we got? Anything?
Yeah, I forgot something. A 3-to-1 ratio, what they're talking about is if I divide the total diff by intermediate diff so that the total diff is 3 times as large as the intermediate diff. That's what they're talking about with 3-to-1. I need to go back to slide A and then E.
So you want
the layout A.
Layout A.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Okay. So with this core, or with this, what I want to point out, I almost forgot. This is a 70 by 3.5 by 20. One of our new layouts is a 20 by 3.5 by 20. The only thing that was changed was the drilling angle. So what I want to point out for this ball is you'll see the red dot on the thumb. That is where the new PSA is located. So if you spun this ball on a determinator, it will spin up to the left side of the thumb. And I think you did that, didn't you, Nick?
Yeah, with the Buckosh overview that we posted on Radical Rundown. Yeah, we did the spinning and we marked them, and they were almost identical. One was like dead center thumb, one was just a little bit different off, but it was right at the thumb.
And you guys need to watch that. There was a Radical Rundown for Monday. Buckosh did a great job.
Yeah,
he really did.
So when I was talking to Buckosh, he didn't think about it maybe the way that I think. Sometimes when I'm doing these, I think about, especially symmetrical balls, I'm thinking about the post drilling layouts. So this ball started off as a 70 by 3.5 by 20.
Right.
And you see the pin and the red pin and the PSA red PSA. They moved a little bit, but that layout is still basically a 70 by 3.5 by 20. It might be 3 1/4 now, maybe 3, but it's basically right at. Well, I mean, technically, it's probably.
That's assuming everybody throws it like Throwbot and they don't ever change the way they release the ball.
True.
I mean, Phil does like a 3.5 and a 4.5 next frame, and it's all over the place.
What was that safe word?
I don't know, something in Italian.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Maybe.
Speaking of Italian, I sent you that funny clip about the Goonies where they're in the restaurant and
I saw that.
And the guys speaking Italian, and no one ever knew what it meant, but they interpreted it for everybody. It's so funny.
Good. Yeah, that is funny.
All right, do you want layout E now?
And then layout E. So the 20 by 3.5 by 20, you'll notice the red dot now is still at the thumb because this is a symmetrical ball. So symmetrical balls will always spin up they'll always spin towards the thumb. I'm saying towards because if you have a pin down,
it's got to be past it, right?
Yeah,
but in the line, is it in the line usually from the pin through the thumb? Is that what it's going to do?
Yeah, somewhere right around there.
Okay.
And it will only shift up or down, 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. It'll be somewhere around the original equator of the ball. But so this layout, what I wanted to show is that this layout, even when you started with a 20 by 3.5, that ball spins up around the thumb. And now that's probably, I calculated that at one point. I don't remember, but it's now probably a 60 by layout.
Safe word is either dongle or Zeppola. Or breadsticks. Dongle.
So yeah, this is
it's a huge difference because the intermediates are completely from one end to the other spectrum there, and
Right.
with the same pin location on the ball. And because it's a symmetric ball, but it has asymmetric qualities after, but still it doesn't have that marked PSA from the start, so it's not going to go to a PSA after. It's going to follow the thumb.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Pin shifted a little bit more in this one, I'm noticing, but now if we could, I'll just show one more thing while I'm thinking about it. If we go to the pin down, then we can do some of the questions. But in the pin down, can we go to the next one? The next one, look how that pin shifted down. The pin and the PSA both shifted down.
Yeah. Pulls it down.
Yeah. So the pin will, the low RG will always shift away from the fingers.
So in the past, Mo's always said never drill a symmetrical ball pin down.
Yeah.
Ever. Without the balance hole, because the balance hole rule went in, and then he basically said, to hell with it. Don't ever drill it because you're going to need your spare ball. So would you say, now we're not putting this on the recommended sheet, obviously.
Right.
But in the right scenario, would a layout like this with 032, 012 be enough ball that you won't have those corner pin issues like you might have with symmetrical balls? Now, if somebody's high rev or rev dominant, then I would say, yeah, this could definitely be a option in there. And if you want something that looks different, because 032, 012 is going to roll a whole lot different than 050 something, 020 something. So, yeah, is this one of those exceptions to the rule?
When I threw pin down balls because of my ball speed and rev rate, they flipped harder down lane for me.
And they do a lot. We didn't drill one though for throwback because it's we went off the sheet. So
right,
pin downs, I don't think they're obsolete in symmetricals because there's still a bunch of people out there that still use them.
Absolutely,
but they're generally going to be, in your case, a lot slower speed,
right,
lower rev, or they're a high caliber player with a lot of rev rate. Yeah. And they need something for burn, or they need something that's not gonna be too out of control. So
yeah, the three you talked about today, the three options to lower that intermediate diff and not blow up the total diff. It's really interesting when you look at them because the 35 by 5.5 by 75 is a 007 and 030. All right, so then you got a 30 by 3 3/4 by 45. You got a 004 037. So you traded a little bit of lower and intermediate and raising the total. Then you go 75 by 5 by 75, and you get a 12 and a 32. So you have it like right in between with the total diff, but the intermediate diff is higher. So that makes the hook window a little shorter. So it's really, it's interesting. And I don't know if we're just splitting hairs or is there a big enough difference in performance, from the three.
Yeah. I like the way the axis migrates on this chart here.
Yeah.
It kind of mimics an old asymmetric ball I used to have, Zone Classic, that was drilled pin in the palm.
Right.
And had an extra hole. And that one migrated to the thumb. You can see the thumb right at the break point every time, like clockwork.
And what did that do for you?
It was one of my best balls ever. It's my pretty much favorite ball of all time. So it was sharp enough off the spot and strong enough on the back, but not being like out of control. So
yeah, and it wasn't too lazy, obviously.
Wasn't too lazy. No, it was just an all-purpose ball.
Right.
So
well, it's gonna be interesting to see. A lot of good stuff on this, especially the drill. And we, we can't put every drilling on the sheet. The sheet would be like 10 lines long. It's
Yeah, you have to get like one of those what's the encyclopedia mail outs things. You got to get the volume 1, volume 2,
volume 3. Yeah, the ones on the sheet, broken up into 3 categories: performance, control, and continuous. If you're looking to put an arsenal together, you could pick one from each category and be fine. And then tweak the covers a little.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I say we do a top 5 and then we get into some questions. How's that sound?
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Great idea, he says. All right. Well, Here we
Great
go.
idea, he said. Great idea.
Top 5 predictions for the World Series.
I don't have
The
a
Fall
dog in this
Classic
fight.
is upon us. Phil
Let's
doesn't
move
have
on.
any input on this because his team got knocked out in the ALDS.
Let's move on to the questions and answers. And,
now their team's going to get gutted. Oakland's going to take their liver. White Sox are going to take their heart.
Tom has a question.
Oh, Tom can wait.
Tom from Toronto.
Top 5 predictions. Number 5, Dodgers in 5. You heard it here first, folks. So by this time next week, let's see, Friday, Saturday, game 1 and 2, off day. So we won't win one day, Tuesday. Wednesday will be the day that they clinch the World Series.
Yeah, but that would be at night, right? So we won't know about it till.
We won't know about it, but they'll be up 3-1 at that point.
Toronto in 4, we'll get to talk about it.
Sure.
Okay.
Or Dodgers in 4, it could be. You never know.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, number 4, George Springer gets beamed Game 3 in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
People don't forget, especially not Dodger fans. Once a cheater, always a cheater. I thought I heard a trash can bang before he hit that 3-run homer. It was faint, but I think I heard it. So.
You thought you heard a trash can.
Yeah, how else is he going to match up and hit a home run in the playoffs? Anyway, number 3, I think home runs will be the deciding factor in the series. I think both teams are very home run hitterish, and I don't think they're going to string a lot of hits against the Dodgers. So if they're going to win, they're going to have to hit home runs against the pitchers.
All right,
so.
Well,
good luck.
This may be the worst top 5 we've ever had.
I don't know. Yeah. Toronto bats have been hot.
Yeah, they have.
Don't worry, it gets better, Phil. Don't worry.
I know.
Number 2, Mariners players will be watching from Cancun.
I was rooting for the Mariners.
A lot of people were rooting for the Mariners, but
yeah, be interesting to get a team like that in there. But anyway.
And number 1, Yankees calculators are still stuck on 27 for yet another year.
Another year. I know it. I know. Yeah. You know, I'm really happy that they didn't win this year because I had a brand new 27 shirt, and I hate to have to put duct tape over the 7 to make it an 8.
Yeah, see, that's just as dumb as the 6-7 thing. As all the Yankees fans had at first. Oh, 27. Now all the kids are doing 6-7. You guys are the same.
You done?
27.
You done?
Oh, hey, I'm gonna get a pizza slice. Down at Carbone's.
My kingdom for a Toronto win.
Hey,
my kingdom.
Forget about it.
Let's do some questions.
All right. Did you see any questions? Because they all passed me by.
I looked at some of them.
Yeah.
I didn't come up with any, but I looked at some of them.
There you go. Let's just start from wherever I find them. How about that? Right. What would be a good layout for a speed dominant but has 300 RPMs for the Evil Eye? 19 to 20 miles per hour. Hello. You're going to need some max flare, buddy. Would you agree? More flare?
Yeah. We want to go with the strong drillings for this guy, right? Layout A is going to give you an 057 total diff. If you want to short that hook window a little, layout B is going to be 023 on the intermediate diff. That'll get the ball to pick up a little quicker. A or B.
Jeff says
it has the surface already, I think.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to use more with that much ball speed. And,
speed dominant. A lot.
Yeah, 500, 1500, that's just a starting point. So
yeah, that's a lot of hook.
If you like to throw hard and that's your strength, surface is your friend.
Yeah.
Use as much as you want because it's only going to help you and hurt everybody else.
Defense in bowling.
That's right. I mean, your team could figure it out.
Yeah.
Jeff says, I wish there was an app that can calculate these numbers for your layout and specs on any ball. You want to get to work on that, Steve?
Yeah.
He's looking away. He's like, nope.
Nope.
For every ball. Yeah, I mean, the Ebonite used to have that blueprint thing. And, they probably had to update it with every ball with all the different schematics and all that. So when Brunswick took over, that was shelved, basically, because I'm sure it cost a whole lot for what it was good for and how many people were actually using it. So it wasn't something that was continued on. There we go here. What if you drill the thumb into the fins instead of the protrusion?
It'll increase the intermediate. Wait a minute.
So are we talking about the back of the ball, like flipping the?
No, the sides.
Oh, the side.
Yeah,
okay.
That's by
no. What he's calling, he's calling it fins. They're all protrusions. The back is a fin.
Got it.
Wait.
I was thinking like the shark fins in the back. Maybe
that's what they are.
Is that what he's talking about?
I have no idea.
I don't know, but I always called this core the axe core. When I drew pictures of it, the more pictures I drew, thinking about where I wanted mass, it kept looking like a weapon. Like I want to just grab it like this and just.
It almost looks like a mace. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I think he's talking about the fins in the back.
Is he talking about this?
Yeah.
That's on the back of the core.
Fins, not protrusions.
Cardinal, you still in here?
We have 3 protrusions and a fin.
Mr. 858.
I thought he was talking about here, and that's the point of the symmetrical drillings to decrease the intermediate. If I drill here, I'm going to increase the intermediate. If I drill here, I'll decrease the intermediate.
I'm going to make an executive decision. Don't do it. Because number one is we don't know if you're going to. I don't know. Drilling into the back of the core.
I'm going to come up with my own layout. It's going to be called protrusion weighted. I'm going to put the hypothetical mass bias on my PAP and then put the pin wherever it needs to go. And then it's just going to spin around the protrusion. Go ahead and map that one.
Sounds like a winner.
Yeah, I go with it.
Let's do it.
And then do a video.
I'm going to drill it upside down now because.
Upside down and backwards.
So we got here. Yeah, I mean we had some questions and comments. You know, there's so many of them. I don't know if we're gonna get to many of them though. We never do because
we'll look at some of them after we're done, and then if Steve gets a chance, maybe he'll answer some. I'll look through some.
Miguel has asked that question numerous times. Crayon just asked a question. He's offering you $50 for a core.
Nope, we're not doing it.
Oh, he wants a core just to have it?
Yeah, we don't do that.
Why don't we have a giveaway on the wheel?
Maybe we'll put a core on it. You win a core. Good luck.
How would I even get that out? I'd actually have to order cores up here.
No, you'd have to go down to Mexico to take it out and put it in the back of your car.
I'm not doing that.
Just smuggle them out of Mexico. Then you end up on CNN or something, or MSNBC, or with a hood over your head. Maybe that'll happen when you go to Toronto and root for the Dodgers.
I'll fit in. It's blue and white.
Yeah, wear that Dodger jacket.
I will. The one you got me, because it's probably going to be cold.
It is going to be. Well, it's Toronto. Don't they have a stadium, though? Isn't it warm inside?
I've never been there. I'm saying once you go outside.
Oh, you're going to go outside. Well, you might as well just stay there for the 4 games. Stay there, wait till they come back. It'll be over.
Wait till they come back? What, come back a loser?
They can't.
They'll get 2 games up there. That's all they'll get.
Yeah, right. All right.
What do you say? We just do a giveaway?
Yeah.
Let me find you a question. That way I can go actually pick the winner. How about that?
All right.
Or if you find a question first, then we can do it from there. This is where we need people for this part of the show because
I know.
I don't monitor the chat that well. You know,
I've been trying to, but I don't know.
Here we go. Miguel can ask this one here. Steve, assume 2 different balls, same exact post drill numbers, but the core shapes are different. How much does core shape impact what we see on the lane? And go.
I don't know how to answer how much does it impact, like a percentage or anything like that. But look, the way this core, I showed the PAP migrating, the way that core, the way the ball rotates down the lane, the way it spins down the lane, this core is tumbling in various ways as it goes down the lane. And you can have two different balls with the exact same post drill numbers. And I'll even go so far as say you can have the exact same RG of the PAP. And if this core shapes are different, the motions will be different. And we have done studies to kind of document that. And we've done some internal studies to try to determine how much. And I think it really would just depend upon the type of core shape that you're talking about. Because, you know, I mean, I don't know, core shapes matter. The core shapes definitely matter. I mean, we could probably go through the archives and find another ball that's what is this ball? 45?
40. I was just looking. I think I'm going to say a ball that was close to that might have been
a symmetrical ball or asymmetrical?
Yeah, symmetrical ball.
That was 045?
Yeah.
In radical?
Yeah. I was just looking.
I think we've had some.
We had some in the 50s. I'm trying to figure out which ball we had was in the 40s.
What was crypto? 050?
Yeah. And so was the breakaway.
Yeah, I think he always skipped over the 040s.
Yeah. So yeah, it matters. We've done some really. We did a study once. I called it the ASIM egg, and we never did it. We never built it. I mean, this stuff takes money, so
yeah, it does.
It was never approved. But we did a study once where I took basically an egg, and I cut off about a third, and I have two different. We had two different densities, and then we switched the densities. So a third was one density, the 2/3 was the other one, and then we switched the densities. So we had two different balls that were. We had two different balls that had the exact same mass properties, and my analysis showed differences. And unfortunately, we didn't get that made. That was, man, what is this year? 2025? That was probably 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's the year of our Lord, 2025.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's been a couple of studies we've done like that, and because I remember saying, Mo, dude, we got to get this approved. Let's get this approved. Let's get it.
Yeah.
And it just, it's a lot of money to make a mold. It's a lot of money to.
I don't know, Steve.
Yeah. Oh my! I'm trying to find. I don't see anything that was like that. Rattlers were in the 30s.
Yeah, you need to make a 045 ball next.
Well, maybe. I'm looking.
DA Strayer's asking about a grease monkey. I forgot about the grease monkey.
Yeah, I didn't get to that one yet, but I'm looking.
Grease monkey.
Sneak attack was 35. What was the grease monkey?
048. It says.
He asked 048, but question mark. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have been on this already. I got it.
How big was the Bigfoot? That was bigger.
That was 050.
Let's see. What are we looking for?
Total diff. 040 total diff. 045.
With a symmetrical?
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be rough. Bonus was a 041. Bonus 2. That was the payback.
That's the one that I was thinking of. The payback.
There you go.
Payback.
Yeah,
it was 041.
That's closest, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That was a smaller, thinner core top.
Well, it had a step top. It looked like a birthday cake.
Yeah. It had a thimble on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Intel looks more like a single scoop of ice cream.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like if we go back and look at the
yeah.
Get out of there. There it is. Nope.
Yeah, that was 041 was the payback.
Go back to slide 3. Actually, let's go to slide. There we go. Yeah, ice cream cone, single scoop.
Yep. There you go.
Delicious.
All right, let's pick a winner. I'm getting my clock out.
You gonna get your clock out?
Yeah.
All right. Let me. That's good. That'll work. We want me top big here. All right.
Who we got? Can you say the name?
I can say the name.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Is everybody ready? You ready, Steve?
Let's get it.
Winner this week, Daniel Swanson. Samsonite. Samson. I was way off. Swanson. Samsonite.
Swanson.
I was way off.
Swan Son.
Daniel
you got, let's see,
Swanson.
75 seconds.
That's funny. He's here.
All right, good.
That's his email too. So that's funny.
Oh, okay. So you knew that. All right.
There's no needing to. No one's changing their name to that. It's just
no. You're right.
All right, we got to know before we spin. What the heck does that mean?
No.
Good question.
I want to know, what does milk jug 24 mean, and why is there 2 G's?
2 G's and 24.
Come on,
I don't know.
We're not spinning anything until we get this. He said LMAO.
Don't tell me he's a Jeff Gordon fan.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe
he just drinks milk 24 hours. I don't know.
He's a farmer.
Milk jug with 1 G was taken, Buckhush says.
Is that what he said?
Milk jugs 1 through 23 were already taken.
That was Buckhush.
Let me see what he said. Yep, here we go. Yep, I made it when I was 13. 2 G's for 2 gallons of jugs. 24 is Jeff Gordon. All right.
Beautiful.
We just had to ask. We had to ask.
We needed to know that.
All right, Daniel. Well, I hope you win a 3-ball arsenal for us picking on you a little bit. So.
Everybody's rooting for the Miguel Whammy. I didn't see Miguel in the chat today. Was he in?
Yeah, he was there.
He's there.
Right.
I got my pen, my magical.
Yeah, we haven't added a tick mark in a while, so here we go. And I need to save some money, so here we go.
How old are you now, Milk Jug?
Yeah, are you 18? Uh-oh.
Here it is. Yes, baby.
Oh, no, Milk Jug. That's the whammy.
We had to have a tick mark. The curse of the Miguel Whammy. Well, better luck next time.
We gotta pick another winner, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Contestant.
And if it comes up whammy again, we're done for the day.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Sorry, Milk Jug. All right, let me get in here. Hold, please. Why don't you guys have a conversation about something?
That's for Jeff Gordon.
My buddy Jeff Hartsfield just texted me and said that the crypto was 046. So that was pretty close. If you wanted to use comparison core. Now, both of them are symmetrical by law. If you look at those 2 cores side by side, there's no way you can say that after drilling that they're going to roll the same, even if they had the same numbers.
Yeah.
So that would be the comparison in that case. Picking a winner.
You reset your clock? Is everybody still ready? Or is everybody still with us in the chat?
Yep.
Are we ready?
Back-to-back whammies. Miguel. Curse of the Miguel.
I hope not.
Makes
me feel bad. Makes me feel bad. I know.
A week,
two and done.
2 and done. Here we go.
All right.
Who's the winner?
Who's the contestant? Randall Spots. This might have been a return winner too. I don't know. Randall, you're up. You're on the clock.
I remember that name.
You don't remember Spots? Randall Spots?
Spots?
Let's see what kind of name he comes up with in the chat here.
Right. Linguini 47.
All right, we got it. That's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Randall. Randolph.
Randall. Come on now. You got about 60 seconds.
Randall.
60 seconds, Randall.
Randall.
Right now. 1 minute. Randall.
I see him.
Is he? There he is. Yeah, no one would copy that, would they?
What's the 8650? That's got to be a birthday. Tell me that's your birthday.
8650.
650.
Wow, he's older.
August 650. Yeah. Wow. Randall, are you 70? Are you 75, Randall?
He could be.
I see you there. Good luck. Let's see if that's actually his age. If that's his birthday.
All right, we're gonna spin for Randall now.
All right, here we go, Randall.
Here we go, Randall. Here's your chance.
Oh, he's 66. Oh well. Anyway,
maybe he's bad at math.
maybe he's dyslexic like Steve over there.
What's 66?
All right, good luck to you.
Here we go.
Big bucks, no whammies.
Miguel.
Big spin.
Miguel. Where's Miguel? Here we go. I'm tuning in, Randall.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Again, back-to-backers. Oh, my goodness.
All right, so it landed on shirt.
So you have a choice. These nice shirts.
You have a choice. Do you want the shirt? The nice shirts,
soft.
great shirts, bunch of
Very
different
soft,
designs
too.
now.
Yes, they are.
Or that Whammy's hot today. I'm telling you what. It might land on. I don't know.
Finally got the weights right in the wheel so that it comes up whammy.
Are you going to risk it? Do you want to spin again? Or
It's
keep the shirt?
It's up to you.
Milk jugs. Still in there. Where'd he go? I haven't seen him.
Randall.
Randall. We need to know.
Spin again or...
Oh, there he goes.
Shirt.
Since again. I think he means spin again.
All right.
Yeah, spin. There you go.
Yeah,
All right.
All right, we're going.
So. Nobody wants this shirt. The shirt sucks, Phil.
The shirts are great. I love them.
They're great shirts.
They are.
Great,
they really
wonderful
are.
shirt. We got to get Steve. We got to make a shirt for Steve.
That's true. We do.
Yeah, it's going to be
figure out what it
bunch
should
of
say.
bunch of pictures of core images that are all the same.
Yeah, you saw those golf shirts that are like that.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
This is it. You
All
you get what you get here, Randall.
This is it, Randall. Miguel, this is your day. The Whamster.
Come on, give him a 3-ball arsenal.
Here we go. Here we go. Here it comes. There. Oh,
New ball. That's
New
good.
ball.
1/3 of the way. We're giving away all sorts of good prizes, but look where it was right by the whammy again.
Every week. Every week.
That's okay.
I'm
We
going
had our
broke.
fun this week. We got to pay out.
That's true. We have to pay out.
Congratulations, Randall.
Congratulations, Randall.
I'll reach out to you after the show at your email
That's
there.
it. You can have any one of the polyester balls that Brunswick makes.
Or any of the erasers on shelf number 1.
You have T-Zone. You can
But I'll reach out to you. You can have any radical ball you want, even the
Max.
2 new ones that are coming
Max,
out
whatever.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. If you guys want an Evil Eye, I would order it tomorrow. We are going to be out shortly. We're making more, but we are going to be back ordered.
Letting you know now.
It's Nick's Ball of the Year pick.
Oh, look, he's already picked what he wants, I think.
He did. He picked.
Did he?
Did he?
He's picking
Yeah,
Evil
looks
Eye.
like it.
Good pick.
Good choice. Good choice.
Hopefully
Well,
I
I
can
would
get that
go.
order in before they're all gone, right?
You better hurry up. Poor guy he'll win, and then it's like, when am I getting my prize? Then he'll be bad mouthing us on Facebook that he didn't get his ball, and then we'll be out of business.
Just remember, if you need
because of the
to
wheel.
file all complaints to Phil Cardinelli directly, we'll put
this
his
could snowball out of control.
Put his email up there.
we'll put
Yeah,
his
perfect.
direct email and cell
My
phone number.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
And of course, as always, this show is brought to you by Tamper Away.
Tamper Away.
Tamper Away ball kit, only $69.95.
Soften your
Orders.
balls. Tamper
Soften your
Away.
balls. Hard bowling balls got you down. New rules making you sad. Then Tamper Away for
Tamper
only
Away.
$69.95.
$69.95.
Operators are standing by. All right, everybody. Good show.
You wanna know
Steve,
why
thank
we're
you as
hated?
always.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah.
Again, keep up the great work. This core is incredible. So,
Glad everyone's liking it.
and I'm going to go drill at least one more just to play around. So, maybe another, maybe 2.
I drilled the second one. Can't wait. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
a
then
whole
I- then
review on a second one, and
Yeah,
then a comp video on the next one,
exactly.
and that's it. So,
All right.
y'all,
We'll see you guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you next week, same time.
that's right. Wednesday at 3, number
Wednesday
1
at
in the
3.
slot,
Number 1 podcast in the world at 3
In-
o'clock
the number 1
bowling.
bowling podcast. Yeah,
on Wednesday
at 3
o'clock.
p.m. Yeah.
Right. Perfect. See you
y'all.
guys. Bye.